Hi, how are you? I hope you're well. Welcome to Mel's Musings. I've been wondering about, really contemplating the words for today. Surrender to spirit. So often I see people battling away, believing that we have to do everything ourselves. And it also brought me to remember how impatient I can be. I've got better, but I remember years ago how I planted my first tree. I cut this twig off. I was told to cut this twig off this particular tree, twisted willow, and you can just plant it in the ground and it'll grow. And I have grown beautiful trees from it. I now have a tree that's over 25 feet tall, and that came from just one twig. And yet, when I first started doing it, I remember I kept going outside and pulling it out of the soil to see if any roots had grown, because I was so impatient. I wasn't surrendering to the fact that this tree needed time, needed watering, it needed the earth, it needed the universe, spirit to help it to grow. The spirit of that tree is now so beautiful because I left it alone. I learnt to not be quite so impatient and wanting things to grow much quicker than I wanted them, than they wanted to grow themselves. And for me, I know that I am part of something incredible, majestic, amazing. Part of the universe that is, every time I look at one of these trees around me, I think each one of those came from, if it's an acorn, or a horse chestnut tree, or from a tiny seed, and look, or a small sapling, but it all started with one small part of itself, and then it was left to work with nature, the power, beautiful power of nature. And I find that I can still be impatient, but if I show up, do everything I can to achieve what it is I want to achieve. So my role, planting the tree, and then let it be. And the same with our goals, that if we trust, if we have faith in something bigger than ourselves, so incredible, our minds can barely encompass it, understand it. But I love that mystery, but I do know that I work with that energy, and it is amazing. Surrender to spirit. When you have done everything you can, release it as if you were letting go of a balloon, and then just let it be. Be well. I'll see you soon. Bye.